Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a rambunctious couple in love that loves reacting to some RWBY.
It's a new season.
It is Volume 6, Episode 1. You can get early ad-free access to our reactions for this down below in the description of this video. There's a link to Patreon. And you can see all of our reactions. We started with, the trailers, and then that got us into it. And then we started our journey for RWBY.
Yeah, the community, all of you really got us into it, especially with all of the knowledge you've dropped during our journey over the episodes and the characters over, I guess over...
A couple years now.
Yeah. I was going to say, like, over the last years, and then I was like, no, it hasn't been years, but...
Yeah, it has been.
It has.
You can check that out in the description of this video. There's a playlist for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Ready to do this?
Brand new title song. Let's do it.
Oh, yeah. Good call. You gonna cold open first? Yeah!
Now who's next?
Oh!
Make me later.
Aw, look at them all go.
Incoming. Yeah.
Oh, what a great team they make.
Yeah.
So you're not rusty. Why is it always something?
She has a grenade launcher.
No. Why snow? Nice. Well, that's a neat trick.
Yeah.
I can't believe he turned his back on us. He just...
Step away from my throne. We have work to do.
We? Everyone knows what you did.
Adam.
You abandoned your brothers at Haven.
Yeah.
Step away from my...
We are not taking orders from you anymore.
Good.
We heard you folded the moment you got sass from the Belladonna girl. I guess she's got more control over you than you...
What? No.
Yeah, you guys didn't think he was gonna kill you?
Yeah.
Obviously, you don't know him at all.
The Belladonna girl. Blake.
Yep, that's her name.
Oh, somebody killed his throne.
He killed his throne.
Okay.
Because of the throne, There's no one there to worship you on it.
It's been 2 weeks since the attack on Haven. The official report states that the plot to destroy Mistral's CCT tower was thwarted by Gira Belladonna and the Faunus militia group from Menagerie. A huntsman and some students coincidentally visiting the headmaster were also able to lend some assistance. Unfortunately, Leonardo Lionheart lost his life while trying to defend his school. And those responsible for organizing the attack managed to escape.
Guess that's what
As
they're going
I'm
with.
sure you can guess, there's a lot more to this report than I'm willing to say in this letter. But for now, what I'm trying to say is that we're on our way to Atlas, James. There's a good chance we'll get there before this letter does, but in case we don't, I need you to know that we're bringing a lot more than bad news with us. See you soon, Crow. Hey, what's with the running?
Now what's with the standing? It's almost time.
Aw, RWBY. Okay, when did that power come to be?
I think she's always had it, like where she can move like super fast.
And?
It's like her semblance or whatever.
What
did you get me?
You'll have to wait and see. Here. Oh, I can't believe we're taking the train to Argus. beautiful northern coastline. You think it's too early for beach season?
Oh.
Unfortunately. But we will be one step closer to Atlas.
Well, I'm glad you're all excited, but I don't think you appreciate the trouble I went through to leave Atlas.
I know you're worried, Weiss, but trust us. Team RWBY won't leave your side for a second. I promise.
No one's gotta be worried with us around.
Okay.
Who are you?
And you are...
Why, Dee and Dudley, of course. The Argus Limited's very own huntsman. We'll be keeping everyone safe as we pass through grim territory.
But for a generous tip, we can make sure your passenger car gets extra special attention should things get dangerous.
I got a tip for you. Huh? Buzz off. Looks like Mistral's really scraping the bottom of the barrel these days.
Hey, you're talking to
a professional huntsman, right? Well, it seems like one of you heroes left the staff entrance to the caboose wide open.
Huh?
Be ashamed to lose your job before it even started.
I didn't do it.
Come on, dummy. Well, I didn't do it either.
I do hope those weren't Beacon graduates.
No. Sometimes the burden of saving the world feels overwhelming. But then people like that come along and make me grateful that it's our job and not theirs.
Yep. So, you kids ready to go? Bike all loaded up?
Yep, just waiting on Blake, as usual.
I still don't feel like I deserve the freedom you and your family granted me. Well, you're going to have to get over it, Ilya. Saving Haven had a huge impact on how Faunus are seen in Mistral. Now it's up to you all to take the progress and keep running with it. Right. The White Fang may have been a failure, but with your father starting up a new movement, I've got more faith than ever before.
Good.
Thank you, Blake, for everything. I wish you didn't have to go. I know, but my team needs me. We're going to track down the people responsible for the attack on Haven and the fall of Beacon. Always trying to save the world. More than you realize. Hey, I knew your parents already saw you off, but where's...
Son? Oh, he's right here. What? You didn't think I was gonna miss your big send-off, did you?
He definitely overslept and absolutely almost missed this.
Hey. 14.
Hey, Blake. Now, would you hurry up? Need I remind you, we have our own trip to plan. Oh. I didn't know Ilya was gonna be here. I'll give you two a moment.
Have we seen that guy since season 3?
Almost didn't see you there, because, you know, the
So.
camouflage.
Wrong tree.
Wrong.
So you're really going to Vacuo?
That's right. Seeing you reunited with the rest of Team RWBY really made me realize something. I'm like the worst team leader ever. Me and the boys were cool with a little hiatus, but we gotta make up for lost time. Shade Academy's not dealing with any problems like Haven right now. Plus, that means I can show the guys around my old stomping grounds.
And I have to admit, I think I was kind of getting used to having you around.
Yeah, you're gonna miss him.
Where I'm needed. And you don't need me anymore.
Aww.
Well, when you say it like that, it sounds sad.
Look,
It's a good thing.
despite the drama and the fighting and the numerous attempts on my life, I had a lot of fun. But you're with who you're supposed to be now.
Ruby and Yang fighting over the bag.
I don't think I'll ever be able to thank you enough. I'm still,
You're still working a lot of things out. I know. But you can do it with them. And in the future, who knows? I've got a feeling you haven't seen the last of me.
I certainly hope not.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know, man. It feels like you're just letting her go.
It was never about that, Brainiac. Besides, now that your leader's back and hardened from battle, I've got to focus all of my time into getting you boys ready for the wastelands.
Oh no. Is that the end of Sun? Is he going into obscurity with Neptune and the rest of his team?
That'd be sad.
I know, right? Make yourself up. Another one.
All right, girls. I think it's time for an official team exercise. Who wants to play video games?
I mean, if you want me to kick your butt, yeah, sure. Let me grab my scroll. Here, let me help you with that. Blake, you don't have to do that. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm fine. We're gonna be fine. It's just gonna be a bit before things are back to normal. But I am glad we're all back together.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
How touching.
Oh, hey, Uncle Crow. You want to play too?
Kick your butts? Sure.
What was that?
Exactly what it sounds like.
Just my luck.
It's not yours. Grab your weapons.
Hey, experts!
Oh god, they're so out of their depth.
Yeah.
They don't stand a chance. They're way over their head.
At least they're not backing down. Well, he's a little scared.
Cool weapon.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Oh.
What's the plan, Ruby?
Don't let anyone else die.
Good plan.
Yep. No, close the window.
Shall I?
No, I'm keeping control.
What's going on?
They need you.
Yeah.
All hands on deck. Yeah, Crow.
Dude. Why are you putting your weapon away? What? Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Good call.
Sweet app. Nice. Good job.
He's way more effective with his cell phone and an app than he was with his, like his
gun,
Gaston
yeah.
gun.
Ooh. Oh, they're, yep. Take those out.
Hey, what are you doing?
Why is it always something?
How can I help?
You can get that idiot to shut off the turrets. They're just drawing the Grim toward the passengers.
Right.
Guess it wasn't such a good move after all.
Yeah. I mean, but
It's what I would do in this situation.
Yeah.
I don't blame him.
Gotta shut the turret.
it was good at first, but now he's got to turn them off.
No way! Yes! Another one down.
Stop! You have to lure the Grim to the back.
What does it matter if they're dead?
You're about to see why it matters.
Where are they going?
Ta-da!
Oh shit! Did he just lose his arm?
He's lucky if that's all he lost.
said, turn those damn things off.
Those things are keeping us alive.
Us, sure, but they're putting the passengers
in charge here.
Forgive me if I'm not exactly reassured. Take it easy, right? We're just trying to...
Get off me!
Look, if you bozos had been doing your job instead of shaking down passengers...
Time for Ruby to take over.
Please, just shut off the turrets.
Trust us. We know what we're doing.
Fine.
Ren, could you use your semblance to mask everyone on this train? With the guns off and emotions hidden, they might lose track of us.
I've never attempted to affect this many people.
Well, you've
Yeah,
never
that's
had
asking a
John's
lot.
help before.
Oh, yeah, you can boost.
You could amplify your aura.
Yeah, that's an alright plan.
May I?
Don't look so worried.
Smart thinking, Nora.
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid there's one complication. Grimm are also attracted to this.
What's that?
None of your business. Oz, are you serious?
Why wouldn't you tell us that?
It doesn't matter right now.
Matters to Yang. There's supposed to be no more secrets.
The second we're on board this train, we're putting everyone else in danger. Get the passengers to the front cars. You'll still mask the emotions and kill the turrets. We just can't come with you. If we cut the back cars with us and the relic on them, we can deal with the Grimm. You just make sure the rest of the train makes it safely to Argus.
Only if you'll promise you'll meet us there.
Promise.
Yep. Flashback to her trailer in the train Adam. Cool.
Wow. And doing it pretty quickly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do we know what his little teal lantern is? I don't remember.
We don't know exactly what it is, but it's like, they're like artifacts at each of the institutes.
Okay. So it's the artifact.
Yeah. Or each of the schools, I mean.
Ooh. I thought she looked like she was ice skating. That was cool.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Good move. Scythe time. Or he lets loose that fireball. Oh, nice!
Hang on, everyone.
It's gonna take him a while to catch up to everybody.
Yeah, I think so.
Is everyone okay?
I'm fine. Yeah.
Still alive!
What?
That sure was a close one, huh?
Who are you?
I know.
I mean,
For some reason, she makes me think of a character from like Overwatch. Like I feel like she belongs in Overwatch or a Disney movie.
I mean, they focused on her a lot. I'm just like, okay. But I don't know if we were supposed to know who she was. And yeah, the lantern, like, remember when Yang came up from the fight? She was holding the lantern. I mean, they showed it like very briefly. It's not like we saw a ton of it.
That was a cool shot of Blake and Yang on the train with Adam's reflection in the window. That was cool.
Relic, that's what it's called.
There it is. Yep.
I knew it was it wasn't an artifact. It was something else. I'm like, oh, it's one of the relics that they had. She's always mad.
Yeah, that's true. Ooh, who's that?
Okay. Is that the Winter Maiden?
Or is it like Osmond's long lost love? Another life.
Oh, people that didn't realize who they were. I dig it. I dig the new song.
One of the things that I really loved about just the unveiling of the characters in this is when we see Blake and Yang, they're fighting and they've got like that awesome tag team. Like they just seem to have this flawless strategy together that they execute. And you kind of feel like, oh, like the gang is all back and everybody's happy and everything's great. But then I do like when they are in their basically like their train car and Yang is going to reach her bag down off a shelf and Blake runs over to lift it for her. Because it was good to show us that they can like fight together and they found a way back to each other through that. And yet everything that transpired is still very much a part of them and on them. And Blake still does carry the guilt. And so she's kind of babying Yang a little bit, not in the fight, thankfully, but outside of the fight, as a way to kind of like atone for what happened. And I like that Yang said, you know, we're good. We're fine and we're going to be fine, but this is going to take time. Because I think that's true when there's been a big event or a big emotional fallout or something. Like if there's a way to get back to where things were, you want to get there like that. But sometimes these things just take time and you have to kind of rebuild, and that's not something that happens overnight.
I'll be interested to see the fallout from Ozpin withholding something and not giving them the full truth up front. Because again, like, so we had a lot of comments on the video when that episode happened, and Ozpin never said yes when Yang like told them, laid everything down. He just said understand or understood. Which is not the same thing as like agreeing to it, but like you are agreeing, like you still understand that if you lie again, this is like, I'm the trust is broken and I don't think I'm gonna just follow you anymore. Yeah. It doesn't like take Ozpin off the hook. Like if I tell Bethany, like Bethany's like, yeah, you better not cheat on me. And I'm like, understood. And then like I cheat on her and she's like, you said you weren't gonna cheat on me. I'm like, no, I said understood. All right. This is not the same thing, okay? No. Then you know, it's like, she's like, if you cheat on me, I'm gonna kick you in the balls. Like, if I say understood, I'm not agreeing to it, but if I cheat on her, she's gonna kick me in the balls.
Very hard.
Yeah, exactly. So just because he didn't necessarily agree and say yes to it, but like, doesn't mean that he's not gonna face the consequences of withholding it.
Yeah, and especially with all the fallout between Yang and her mom, Ozpin's pretty stupid to lie at this point. Because if Yang is in a position of feeling like she chose Ozpin's path and put more faith and trust in him, not him as an individual, but him as the person whom her team is following, who everyone around her is putting faith and trust in, she then put faith and trust in over her mom. You know, not like her mom was the easiest person to get on with, and not that there wasn't baggage there. Of course there was. But Yang still did make a choice between two very different paths. And if she finds that everything her mom said was right, or not even that it has to all be right, but if Ozpin lies and thus makes her perception of everything her mom said suddenly seen in a new way, from exaggerated or false to suddenly like, oh my God, it was all true, it was all real. Because I think that's where our brains go from an emotional point of view. And this would have a very strong emotional impact on Yang. So we don't sit there and go like, gee, logically, which one of those things is possibly true and which one's not? No, we just go like, oh, I see the whole situation differently now. My perception is altered. My frame of reference on this situation is altered. And now it is not what I thought it was. So that would be a really big error for Ozpin to willingly make. And I assume if he does it, it would be for a really good reason.
Well, and I think the problem is that, like, because at first I go, okay, that wasn't good. But I mean, it wasn't like that big of withholding that information. Like, I didn't feel like it was that monumental. But when you consider the fact that had he told everybody that fact, that like the Grimm are attracted to the relics, they might have picked a different mode of transportation that didn't involve endangering all these people that they're now with. Like, that is really the bigger problem, is the fact that he didn't tell them so that they could all figure out like what would be the best path and to go. Maybe they, if they all made the decision together, like, okay, there's no other way to get where we need to go. This is the only like path there. So we'll go and like we'll just make sure that we're on guard and we're ready for this and everything.
They're gonna have to do something to justify Ozpin's continued dishonesty, because withholding at this point is not just like, oops, I forgot, or like it's in your best interest even, which that's argued whether or not that's even a really good reason, but it really truly is lie of omission at this point.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And so he's got to have a darn good reason, because all of these people have put their faith and trust in him. Faith and trust is earned, and you earn it through transparency. You earn it through giving it. And by lying to them or withholding all the facts, he is in fact showing that he doesn't trust them with the reality of the situation that they're in.
Yeah.
Which, to your point, means they can't prep for it, which means they're at a constant disadvantage.
Let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments. And if you want early ad-free access, we're a month ahead on our reactions on Patreon. There's a link in the description of this video. You can check that out. And you can also check out all of our RWBY reactions here on YouTube in a playlist.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for checking out our reaction for RWBY Volume 6, Episode 1. But just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.